I'm here to show you my plant update today, so I'm going to just go through the house and then the front yard and show you guys how my plants are doing and a couple new plants that I've gotten. So I wanted to start here with my peace lily. It's doing very well. This stays here by my entryway, and you see here my poor thing. My poinsettia is practically dead. They're all crunchy, and I'm gonna give up on that one. I think it's done for. I've had it for almost a whole year now. Actually, it's been a year since I've gotten it. Next, up here is my golden pothos. It's doing very well, as you can see. If you remember, last time the longest vine was right there, and now it's down by the bottom of the second shelf down. So what I'm going to do is actually trim that up, make the vines shorter, and put them in the back, because the back of it is quite bare and looks kind of straggly. So I'm going to fill it in some to help the back grow some more, and also to shorten up those long vines because they're in the way when I need stuff off of the shelf. Here you can see I trimmed down the pothos. The vines were hanging all the way down to the second shelf right here. I trimmed them back up, and I put the cuttings in the back. Let me see if I can get up there. So we're really close up here, so I trimmed it down from the front and I put the cuttings in the back here so that it'd be fuller. Hopefully they will root and this will get fuller in the back because it's considerably thinner than here in the front. Over in my kitchen I have the aloe vera, and it's doing very well as well. It's nice and firm, getting big. I can't decide where I want to put them outside yet, so they're staying here in the window. I need to separate them because if you can see, there's definitely more than one plant in there sharing that little pot. So when I first got these, I got a little overzealous in the watering and they turned like all brown and mushy. But I just stopped watering it, and within 2 days they sprang back and it was bright and green and firm like this again. So those are very resilient plants. I thought I almost killed it. The scallion that I had sitting up here, I actually had them outside in my last video, but they didn't do so well once I brought them inside. I think it was partially due to the amount of sun and due to the kind of soil they were in. It was more like a clay type soil instead of the good soil that drains very well. So I'm going to try it again next time I buy some scallion and put them in a better soil. Here we are outside my front door. I have the purple hearts, these weird looking ones. They're doing okay. They were much longer. I trimmed them down and put them a couple over here so that they can root. And these are the Joseph's coat that I have, and I trimmed them off of the other ones and put these in here so that they can root as well. And the thyme is doing good. It's nice and sturdy. These are doing really nice too. They're long. What I want to do is cut them down and then put them in some soil so that they can root and I can get more of them. Here is the, what was it, caladium. This one's doing very nicely too, nice and bright. My mint, look how long it is. Remember in the last video, it was, you can only see them barely, the leaves barely peeking out of them. Now they're so tall, and they were longer. My husband actually just cut off like this much off of a couple of the branches, so they were actually like up to here. So they're doing very well. And the same, I wanted to trim them down so that it would be bushier and put the trimmings in the soil and let them grow as well to have more. Over here, I don't know what this plant is called, and it's not in soil yet. I just have it wrapped in a paper towel that's wet. It looks really weird. It looks spiky, but it's not sharp like a cactus at all. I really like it. It's weird looking. I got it from my brother-in-law. And then here are my peach and plum seeds. I don't see anything yet on those, but I'm still watering them whenever they need to be watered. Here I have this. My mother-in-law tells me they're called Mary's Tears, but I don't actually know the name of them. So those are doing well as too. And this here was just this little branch here that I had in my window for the longest time, and it wasn't doing anything. But I put it out here, and now it's starting to grow. Over there I have some thyme, the Wandering Jew, and those tall ones. Those are doing well. And over here is where I have the other Joseph's Coat, the original ones that I had, and they're actually getting tall again. So once they grow up a little more, I want to trim them down again and root the trimmings so that I'll have enough to like put in my front yard, like around a tree or something. So everything is basically staying in pots until I have enough to put a nice design in my front yard. So over here, all that dirt we put down to cover the rocks and stuff got washed away from the rain. You can see I keep my rain bucket there to fill up the water every time it rains. Some new plants I got are hanging plants, which I have one over there. I got 3 of them. They're called, I forget, let me check. They're called Viola, and here's the tab that came in them. They're like purple and yellow flowers when they bloom, and I bought them from a local grocery store. They were originally $6 each, but they were on clearance for $2 each, so I picked up 3. There's one there. You can see a couple pretty little blooms there. And I'm actually really happy about that one because it was completely limp, like it looked dead. And the thing is, it just kind of dried out. I thought it was getting enough water because it's been raining, but it wasn't, so I need to supplement and water it occasionally when it doesn't rain. Oh, here's my pineapple. Whoops, kind of. That has gotten so much taller. I just realized how tall that is, but it's doing awesome. So I'm happy about that. Let me show you the other violas. I have 3 of them. Here in the yard real quick, you see that the patches where there was patches of dirt, they're growing in nicely with some grass. We put some grass seed, except for this area, because whenever it rains, the rainwater from the roof falls there and hits the dirt away. So here too, it's growing in nicely. It's not completely filled in yet, but we did throw in some grass seed, and it's starting to fill in. So let me show you from looking at the front. Here you can see one hanging on the corner there, on the corner of my house right there, and that's what bloomed really pretty too. See the yellow blooms. And then over here, you can see this one, and I see a couple of pretty purple blooms right there. Those are very pretty. So yeah, there's my there's the flowers there. Let's see if you can see them. I want to see if we can see them like to both of them at the same time. It's kind of hard because of the trees. But anyways, you get the point. I have 3 of them, one hanging on each corner of my house. And that is it. My scallions died off. My poinsettia died off. But I got a couple new ones, and these are the other ones that I've had are doing very well. You gotta use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So obviously I gotta get going. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.